Always remember these lines. In life, you'll find that people have all sorts of opinions about you. Some might say you're too much, maybe too loud, too emotional, or too intense. Others could say you're not enough, perhaps too quiet or too reserved. But here's the thing. Their opinions don't define you or your worth. They never could. You're important, more important than you might sometimes believe. Your presence is like a one-of-a-kind book in a library filled with redundant copies. Some may not comprehend your story, but that doesn't mean your story isn't valuable. Your worth is an unchanging factor. You are uniquely yourself, and that is beyond special. So when you find yourself doubting, keep this close to your heart. You are the only one who can be you. That's your power. You don't have to change to fit into what others expect. You're not supposed to be like everyone else. You're meant to be yourself. You are vitally important. Your uniqueness contributes something special to the world and to the people who are lucky enough to truly know you. You are special, you are important, and you mean so much, just as you are. Most people don't really know who they are. They're so busy living their lives according to other people's expectations that they never take the time to figure out what they really want and need. The first step to knowing who you are is to identify your values. What's important to you? What do you believe in? Once you know your values, you can start to make decisions that are aligned with them. It's important to be aware of your strengths and weaknesses. What are you good at? What do you need to improve on? Knowing your strengths and weaknesses will help you to set realistic goals and achieve them. Finally, it's important to have a vision for your life. What do you want to achieve? What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? Once you have a vision, you can start to take steps to make it a reality. Picture this. I used to be someone who constantly sought approval from others. I believed that the more I conformed to what I thought people wanted from me, the happier I would be. But deep down, I felt empty and disconnected from my true self. One day, I had a moment of clarity. I realized that I had been living my life according to others' expectations, not my own. It was a turning point. I decided to embark on a journey of self-discovery. It wasn't easy. I had to confront my fears and insecurities. I had to let go of the need for constant validation. But as I started to understand who I truly was, my life began to change. I discovered my passions, my strengths, and my unique qualities. This experience taught me that the most valuable opinion of yourself is your own. When you know who you are, you become the author of your own story, and that's a story worth living. Knowing who you are is the foundation for a successful and fulfilling life. It's like having a map that guides you to your destination. When you know what you want and why you want it, you're more likely to achieve your goals. But how do you find your true north? Ask yourself the tough questions. What are your values? What are your passions? What are your strengths and weaknesses? What do you want to achieve in life? Be honest with yourself about your answers. Don't be afraid to explore the darker corners of your personality. The more honest you are with yourself, the better equipped you'll be to create a life that you love. Seek out feedback from others. Talk to people who know you well and ask them for their honest assessment. What do they see as your strengths and weaknesses? What advice would they give you? Reflect on your past experiences. What have you learned from your successes and failures? What patterns do you see emerging? Once you have a better understanding of yourself, you can start to make choices that are aligned with your true self. You can set goals that are meaningful to you, and you can build a life that you love. Knowing who you are is not a destination, but a journey. It's something that you need to work on every day, but it's worth it. When you know who you are, you can live a life that is truly authentic and fulfilling. If you're ready to start getting to know yourself better, I encourage you to take some time each day to reflect on your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. You can also journal, talk to trusted friends and family members, and read books and articles about personal development. The more you learn about yourself, the more empowered you'll be to create the life that you want. Knowing who you are is also about understanding your purpose in life. What are you here to do? What unique gifts and talents do you have to offer the world? Once you know your purpose, you can start to live a life that is aligned with it. You can use your gifts and talents to make a difference in the world, and you can experience a deep sense of fulfillment. So take some time today to reflect on who you are and what your purpose is. It's the most important journey you'll ever take.